What up, ref leaders? Welcome back to my channel. I am back at Liliendaal to take a look at this Pasha Global 5-star hotel. I want to see how many floors they've added since the last time we've been here. So let's see, the first 3 floors on the ground have very tall ceilings. So we're gonna count from 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're working on the 14th floor. They're working on the 14th floor at this eastern end of the building. And the western end of the building, of course, is still a couple of floors lower. But this is where we are. That's the new pump station here at Liliendaal. I think we took a look at the cost. This one is 300 million or more, I think, based on what was posted on the sign. This is where it comes out on the seawall. They actually had to break the wall so that they could pass the pipes through. And recently we did an update on the COVID hospital, which is about 100 meters or so away west of where we are. And that's Liliendaal. That's what the sign says, Liliendaal. It's the next village over. So we are officially in Pattinson. This would be Pattinson. The next village over is Turkine. That is the movie town. Where that building is movie town. And this is traffic on the east coast of Demerara at about 6:30, almost 7 in the morning on a Saturday morning, Saturday the 26th of April. So this is where we are. That's looking west towards Georgetown. Traffic heading west is going towards Georgetown. So what's happening with Pasha? This is in fact the tallest, officially the tallest structure by the number of stories in Guyana right now, at 14 stories. The Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center is 12 stories tall. And the new police station, that is Division 1 headquarters in Brickdam, that's going to be 12 stories tall. So this building, Pasha Global 5-star Hotel, this is going to be the tallest building presently. Now there are plans for taller buildings to be built. I understand. I haven't seen those plans or the buildings yet, and as soon as they start to construct them, we will take a look at them, visit them. But this is in fact currently the tallest building in Guyana. It's going to be 16 stories tall when it's completed. It is a hotel, casino and resort. And it's one of the most massive structures because we're actually only looking at the north-facing side of the building at this point. I don't know if the entire building is going to be 16 stories tall, but judging from what is being constructed here at the east end, that east end where the crane is now 14 stories tall. I don't know if they're going to push that crane up a little higher. These guys on the cart want to say hi. Okay, so that building on the east end is going to be 16 stories tall when it's completed, and it's currently at 14 stories tall, which means they're going to have to raise that crane a little higher to get to the top of the building. That is another 2 floors. But this is what's happening here at Liliendal. Now, I have made other videos in the past showing you what's happening nearby. This, for example, is the Sophia Convention Center. That's where the government now holds its parliamentary meetings. No longer downtown Parliament, in the Parliament building. And next door to the east, behind these trees, is the CARICOM headquarters. I've actually done a pass around the CARICOM headquarters and shown you what that looks like in previous videos. And as you turn east, so some of these buildings, this tall building, for example, is a rental, an office rental that CARICOM was using for a long while. Don't know if CARICOM still rents that building as office space. But coming around to the east, these buildings, this is a housing development that's being constructed in this neck of the woods. Right, this is a new multi-unit apartment complex that's being built, currently surrounded by green fabric, that's construction fabric. I'm going to take a look at it closer once the construction is further along. But what I want to do today is to show you what's happening by comparison with construction around Georgetown. So we started here with Pasha Global Hotel, Global 5-star hotel and casino resort. What we're going to do next is I'm going to show you what Pegasus Suites is doing. I understand they're actually planning another 12-story building on their complex, and we're going to go take a look at that now. Meaning that they're actually doubling the number of rooms. So the hotel, the Pegasus Suites, that 12-story building, is going to have a twin nearby, and they've already broken ground on that. So we're going to take a look at it to see how far they've come and where it's going to be located. So let's take a look at that.